Hello everyone, my name's Matt Johnston. This is The Interesting Times, a political comedy show from the UK. No intro, no music swipe from YouTube Studio, no blank staring android who ironically doesn't know when it's time to go. Just me. Somebody in the comments said I should do a video on the practical elements of voting, for those young ones who haven't done it before and for those young at heart but old at head and probably just forgotten. So, the elections are 3 weeks today. Yeah, I know, so close you can taste it. The deadline to register is Tuesday next week, the 18th. If you haven't done so, please stop this video and come back to it when you've registered. But can I recommend applying for a postal vote? The deadline is Wednesday the 19th, so you've got an extra day. If you're voting in person, you will need some form of ID, passport, driver's license, and again for the younger generation, the Pass student card. They're all acceptable. Another link under the video for other acceptable forms of ID. So, you're all set. And now you're looking to me like some political Svengali to point you to the holy land of competent, accountable, and honest government to tell you who to vote for. So, here goes. Coming closer. A little closer. Closer. Ready? You should vote for whoever you want to. Yeah, that's it. That's the answer. It was a bit of a clickbait in the title, yes, I agree, but hey, you're here, right? Yeah, vote for whichever party, be it Tories, Labour, Lib Dem, or the monster raving loony party. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd be surprised if you're watching this channel and you still decide to vote Tory or Reform, but it is entirely, and I mean entirely, your choice. And whether you decide to tell people who you voted for or not, again, your choice. There's a reason why when you go to vote, you do so inside a booth. And there's a reason you're not allowed to take pictures inside a polling station. But I hear you cry, don't I have to vote tactically? No, you don't have to vote at all. I mention all the above because at least by registering, you have the choice. But I hear you go on. If I don't vote for the party that is most likely to unseat the Tories in my constituency, aren't I just a Tory enabler? No, you would need to vote Tory for that. But you go on again. If I vote Labour, isn't that just the same as voting Tory? Again, no. Oh, don't get me wrong. The similarities are uncomfortable. But there is at least a moral compass in operation with the Labour Party, even if at times they don't always choose to follow it. And hurling insults at people because of the way they choose to vote isn't only rude, it's counterproductive. Most people, I would imagine, will know which way they're going to vote even before all the manifestos have gone out. All you're actually doing is putting off the unsure and undecided. In fact, if you want to know what stupidity looks like, it's this. Hello. All that's happening here is that Nigel gets to paint himself as a victim and a hero, which he's done, and we on the left have given the green light to anyone else thinking of doing the same, no matter your political affiliation. Basically, it gives him everything he wants and needs to stoke his culture wars and this idea that the West is under attack. So to these two individuals, can I just say, if you are going to support reform, maybe go canvassing for them instead. At least that way you can stay out of prison.
What happened around Nigel was not an acceptable, not an intelligent form of protest. What I can't pretend, though, is that he hasn't fed into a culture of anger and hatred and othering that ends up manifesting in this kind of aggressive type of politics.
Yes, but might I suggest that that would be a good reason not to do it? Think of it like the end of Seven. Farage has been caught by the police and is in the middle of a desert waiting for a box to arrive. No matter how mad we get about what's in the box, attacking Farage lets him win. Now I appreciate comparing a sociopath with a sickly grin who lives only to see pain inflicted on others with Kevin Spacey's character in Seven is a bit of a stretch, but I'm sure you get my point. Which is, as enticing as it absolutely is, don't give them what they want. In fact, if you want to know how to deal with the open top tosser, You only need to look to the good people of Barnsley. Great work. So, come the 4th of July, celebrate your independence by getting out there and voting. Or not. Thank you all so much for watching. The next IT will be Sunday, and I get the feeling we'll have rather a lot to talk about. Take care.